Hello, Evan Rain here, and I think it's time we put a smart video doorbell on our front door here, everyone. It's been quite a while since anyone has even been able to come to our front door. I think we finished up the front steps here, was it maybe 2 or so weeks ago, everyone? So now people can actually come to the front door here again, and I discovered that our doorbell is not working. I had fixed it earlier this year, and presumably probably the button has gone bad again, I'm assuming, everyone, but whatever it is, we're going to see if we can install a smart doorbell. Now, I went with the Kasa smart doorbell here. This is the, let's see, model KD110. I think it's literally the only one they have. They only make one model here, at least in the Kasa brand here. And what I like about this one, at least compared to most of them, this is a relatively cheap option. When you get like the Ring doorbells and stuff like that, you can spend several $100s on those. Now, mind you, they might be better quality, better features, all that good stuff. This one, relatively cheap, especially if you can get it on Amazon Prime Day sale. Then they're really cheap, which is when I got this one. So I've had it for a while, just have not installed it. Like I said, no one's been able to come to the front door for several months, so haven't really needed it. So anyway, we're going to get this installed today. Should be hopefully relatively simple. I've got one on my back door here already and really like it. So now we're going to put one on the front door. And inside the package here, we of course have the video doorbell itself. We have a couple of different mounting plates here. This is the one you'll be putting on first. Then if you needed that one, you also have this secondary angled one. So again, depending on your house and situation, you may or may not need that if you want to angle the doorbell. In the case of my back door one, I did actually end up using this. Didn't think I would need it, but I did actually end up putting that on. Got a template here to tell you where to drill the holes. Got a couple of mounting options here, plus the screws, depending, again, what you're mounting into. In my case, I don't know if any of these will work. I might actually need some longer screws. We got a couple wire nuts and jumpers here. Again, depending on your wiring situation, you may or may not need those. And then we got the Chime, everyone. So this Chime is you can plug it in anywhere. So pretty much wherever you want to put it, you can put it in the house here. That might be the only thing I maybe do and don't like about this. Hard to say, everyone. This will not work with your existing Chime. So if you already have an existing Chime, everyone, it's not going to work with this. So just FYI on that, you do need to use this. Now, you can get multiples of these, which I think is kind of cool. So in the future, I might actually do that. Might get one so I can put one upstairs here as well. But yeah, you can plug this in wherever you want. So I'll probably plug this in over here somewhere. But let's get started actually mounting this here, man, everyone. And then, yeah, we'll go from there. So let's see. There is a top and bottom of this. Got to remember how that goes here. So, yep, that is pointing up, so I got to make sure we mount that up. And then somewhere in here, there should be, there it is. There's a little key, that little pointy thing right there, Evan, that will allow you to take this back off. So if you ever have to take it back off, Evan, you will need that little key there, and that will stick into, basically, let's see, is it? Yeah, right up there, I believe it is. So right there, Evan, you'll stick it in there, and it will unlock the doorbell from its mounting platform. That way, I guess it makes it so people can't steal it. Okay, everyone, I'm also going to be installing the optional SD card in here. Now, you don't necessarily have to, but if you want to record and save those recordings, everyone, locally, you're going to want to put an SD card in here. And I have just a little PNY 64 gig SD card here. You know, relatively cheap, everyone, so let's take these screws out here a minute. Drop my screwdriver. Careful we don't lose those little screws. Yikes. And then we'll just put the SD card in there. Which way does it go? This way? Doesn't feel like it. Let's try this way. That feels better. There we go. And put the cover back on. You'll want a #1 screwdriver for this, by the way. A #1 Phillips, I should say. Okay, a little bit of trouble getting the wire on there the way I wanted it, but I think I finally got it here. Not real happy about that gap there. The only way I'm going to fix that is I'm going to have to loosen that back plate up a little bit, but then the whole thing's going to be, it's already a little bit loose on there already, just because of the angle of this siding there. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do about that yet. I might come back out here and revisit that some more, but we'll see once here. But anyway, we need to go inside now and reconfigure the doorbell. Okay, down by the doorbell, what you're supposed to do here is jump out between your common and your front or rear doorbell. In this case, of course, we're doing the front doorbell. Now you can see I've already done the back doorbell. I've got the jumper wire in there, and that's what comes in that little pack of wires there. Also comes with the connections to the doorbell too as well, if you want to use those. In my case, obviously I didn't have one. You'd have to have room to put wire nuts if you're doing that, and at least the way I got the front one mounted, I don't think I have room for that. But anyway, in here I have one. I think what I'm actually going to do is I'm just going to take this whole thing right out, and I'm going to put in a couple of Wago connectors here, and we're just going to connect all the wires together, because this basically, I don't need it at all anymore. When it's nothing, right? The front doorbell and the back doorbell are now both disconnected from here, so just might as well take it out and be done with it. Well then, anyone need a doorbell? Nope, I didn't think so. So yeah, like I said, because I don't need this anymore, I just got everything wired together there. I think that should work just fine. All the reds to the reds, the blacks to the blacks. Now let's go see once if it's working and set it up. And just a quick check, make sure it's doing what it's supposed to be doing. Yep, blinking orange and green. Okay, there it is, orange and green. I was gonna say, it looks like it was blinking red. That didn't look good, but orange, green. We should be ready to set this up. Okay, to set this up, everyone, we're going to go to the Kasa app. Of course, if you don't already have it, everyone, you'll have to go to your app store and download it. Once the app is loaded up here, we'll go in and add a new device. Now, apologies, my iPad here is just a little bit slow, but once it's loaded here, we'll get that added in. Okay, we're going to click the little plus icon up along the top there. Come on. Hello. There it goes. Device. And doorbells. Again, there's only one, so let's see. Yep, we already have it installed. If not, everyone, it will go through nice instructions there if you need help with that. It's blinking orange and green. Now we need to go to our settings on here. Let's see. Oh, actually, I have it open already. Perfect. And Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. My finger apparently is not working today. And there we go, Kasa cam. Once we're connected to that one, we'll go back to our Kasa app here, and it should be setting itself up. And we'll be back here once it's done with this process. Okay, and I skipped over the step here of entering my password here for my Wi-Fi, so just be aware it is going to ask you for that. For obvious reasons here, I did not show that here, so we need device name. We'll just call this front door. At least for now, it seems pretty good to me. We'll save that. Location, I guess, we can call that the front entry, I guess, sure. Enable note, yes, we'll enable notifications here, I guess. And this is something, Evan, you can customize quite a bit. We do have the SD card in there, so we'll enable that. Next. Hopefully it, yeah, we'll format the card. Format card again. I've had a little bit of trouble with this in the past, Evan, sometimes with formatting the SD cards. I've had to skip over this step and then just go back to it later and it works. I don't know why, but it looks like it does appear to be working here this time. We'll be back once it's done. Okay, yeah, this is what I was talking about. I don't know if it's maybe something with the app here, but I'm stuck on this screen. There's obviously nothing to click on. Actually, I wonder if I go this way, maybe. Nope, still nothing to click on, everyone. And if I go back, it just tells me it's format the card again. So yeah, I'm kind of stuck here. We'll have to force close the app, I guess, and see if we can go back to it. Okay, let's try that again. Hopefully it's actually been added, everyone, and then we can just kind of finish the setup. Actually, it was mostly done here. We just need to go through and configure our settings. Okay, well, it looks like our front door camera was actually added, which is good, so we should be able to go to that here now. Click on that, or I guess tap on that technically. You know, so used to computer, everyone, you click on it, right? But front door there, and there we go. Looks like that's what it looks like right now. And then we want to go to our settings here. We'll go through and check our settings here, make sure the SD card is actually working. Front door, yep, detection and sensitivity. So detect motion. Yep, detect person, good. Sensitivity, I just turned that down here. I was waiting for the iPad to load up, so I was messing around with the settings on my phone here as well. And so I got that turned down to 4. You can also listen for sound if you want. In our case, I don't think that's probably a really good idea with the road being right there. We're probably going to get a lot of sound clips. Even our back door one, because of that, will pick up that sound. So that's how sensitive this is. 24/7 recording is on. That is good. And double check, make sure it shows our full SD card. Should be like 64. Okay, yeah, available 55. So yeah, well, again, once you format it, it goes down a little bit. Record audio, yes. Notifications, yes. Let's actually check and see what's under there. Doorbell's pressed, of course. Yeah, that should be pretty good. I think we'll stick with those settings for now, see where we end up. I'll have to maybe go look, see what we have on the back doorbell, but I think that's what we got. Activity zones, you can set up zones for that. I'm not going to worry about that now. Video quality, you can select your video quality up to 2K, so that's what I have it set on there. Night vision, good. Yeah, doorbell. One thing we need to do here yet, again, if it goes through the setup properly, but I will walk you through this, but in my case it didn't. So we're going to go to Chime pairing. And plug your Chime into desired location. So let's go ahead and just, we'll go around over here, plug it into an outlet. Let's see, set that there. Yeah, we'll just plug it in up here. Okay. And then the light should start flashing, if I remember correctly from doing this before. We'll start pairing.
Pairing with the doorbell?
So press and hold the sync button for 3 seconds. Let's see, that is the button on this side. There we go, it is blinking. And we'll click the pair button. Well, I guess it is the time of year for that. Okay.
Yes! So much yes!
And we'll click done. And from there on, you can change your Chime sound as well. But I don't know, for this time of year, I think that's pretty good.
Front door, they better be bringing us presents.
So yeah, with that Chime, yes.
Yes, it matches our impromptu curtain too.
That is true. Okay, with that, I think we are good here. So let's get back out of that here a minute. Let that load back up. So there's the video. Let's go out and just give this a quick test. You have one? Set that back up there a minute. And let's push the button, see what we get. Oh, look at that. It's snowing out. Cool. I don't know if folks can hear it or not, but there was the chime. I just got a notification on my phone. We're good. Okay, with that, we're going to wrap this video up here. You folks have any comments or questions here about the Kasa Smart Doorbell, be sure to leave them down below. And as always, everyone, thanks for watching, and until next time.